Hi, it's Wasabi. Welcome back to the channel. Today's battle is on the Lakeville map, and we've got Captain Oz from 1AR. He's in the Tier 10 British heavy tank, the Super Conqueror, and he's a man on a mission to complete Heavy Tank 15 for the Object 260. Now, will he make it? Well, of course he will, because you've seen the title of the video. Alright, now he's heading down the 1-2 line on this map that typically is not a great idea. Too many tanks, so it's just him and an STB-1, which seems appropriate. Super Conc's got a very good gun, reasonable DPM, and excellent gun depression, and a pretty tough frontal turret armour as well. It's not perfect, but it is a very serviceable tank. It's used in clan wars, and he's got a bounty turbo here to basically improve his speed. It's sort of reasonably slow, but as you can see, he's picking up speed here downhill, of course, getting up to the mid-40s. Now, what's unusual about this? No one is down here. What is going on? This is a standard battle, so there are the two caps, and it's a standard 15-minute battle, but where are the enemy tanks? Alright, well, he's found a Centurion Action X. Good. Puts a nice shot into him. The Centurion comes after him. But yeah, do you want to face off a Super Conqueror in a Centurion Action X? Not really. And he looks a bit confused, the Centurion Action X. Now, he takes that first shot on his track, so he knows he's got to find the reload button and reload. But while he's doing that, what happens is he's just destroyed the M53, M55, and just to note, this is a Tier 9, Tier 10 battle, so plenty of hit points in this one. Now, how do you complete Heavy Tank 15 for the Object 260? Well, let's have a look at the conditions just to refresh everyone. So 14k is the main condition to receive, cause and block a total of 14k hit points of damage. So what does that mean? Okay, shoot tanks, spot tanks that are then shot by your team, that's the cause, and also any damage you take is added to that target. So he has taken one hit so far that's caused damage to him. Oh, there's another one. See the total going up, so he's already got 5k towards his total of 14. But obviously he doesn't want to just use his hit points to trade here, he wants to do damage, and there's plenty of enemy tanks in front of him. Now, what's the other thing to do here is to basically have some pretty weak teammates. Now, not saying that his team is weak, but you want to get the lion's share of the damage if you can help it. So Tier 10's a great place to get Heavy Tank 15 for the fourth round of the personal campaigns, i.e. the Object 260. Sorry, I was just watching his attempts here to try and damage this 268V4. Now, you can see he's aiming for the sort of, well, not director's bar, but yeah, the rangefinder on top. There's only a very small area of that that's penetrable, which is right above where it joins the turret, but it's still worth going if that's the only target you've got, and you can see he's made some holes in it and finally does some damage. So just coming up on 4k of damage. Now we are in the third minute of the game, so he's pumping out the damage here, and that's pretty handy with 450 odd of average damage per shot. He's still taking damage on his tracks. These guys are not having fun facing off here against Captain Oz, and he's whittling down this 268V4. But there's also a nice juicy Foch 155 here. So Captain Oz just switching between shells as he needs to, and the Foch's gone down, but he also is picked up a small amount of damage here, but it's closing up on nearly 6k of damage, and he's over 10k towards his target, so only another 4k of damage to get. And of course, to get the honours, he just needs to survive the battle and also win the battle, which it undoubtedly looks like he'll do. Now, it does have another target here, which is, I think, for the Chimera, the 15th version of that, which will get win in the Chimera. That's in the personal campaign, second version of the personal campaigns. But without thinking, he's still shooting all these targets here. Now, they are winning in this sense, but he still needs another 2.5k of damage here. And this is Leopard 1 is just going backwards and forwards, just showing himself to Captain Oz, who's churning along here. Now, you can see how much damage he's blocked to. He's blocked 4k of damage. That's certainly coming in handy, but it's not contributing to his target. But there you go, another 400 towards his target from being shot at. And, oh, a lightweight here, HT-15.4 lightweight. Well, bad luck. You're not going to last all that long, but oh, he's damaged him again and damaged his engine, but this time you're going down, son. Yep, and gets the kill. So 5th kill there to Captain Oz. He's going to go on a Top Gun here, I reckon. There's 3 tanks left, but he's using his repair kits already. And the enemy's melting. He's got to get another 400 hit points of something. Oh, and there he goes. Achieved his target while being shot. And can he kill the E-75? I think he's got him to himself. Should reload in a second. No, doesn't get him. What's left is a Striv. Where is the Striv? Oh, there he is in the corner. Can he get the shot? Can he get the shot? Can he get the shot? Oh, I don't think so. He's not going to get it. No, unfortunately, no Top Gun for Captain Oz, but he has got Heavy Tank 15 for the Object 260. So awesome effort there. Let's go and have a look at the damage. Alright, we've got the details here. So just a tad under 8k of damage and the 5 kills. That's given him the high caliber award. He's earned the steel wall, not surprisingly, blocking 4.5k of damage. And he's picked up 2.3k of assisted damage there. So total of 10.3k pretty much. He's also picked up Confederate Award for damaging at least 7 tanks that then get knocked off by his team, and the Pascucci's for killing the 2 Arties. That's all combined with an Ace Tanker Mastery badge, but of course the real reward is Heavy Tank 15, and he also picked up Heavy Tank 15 for the Chimera, as I mentioned. Now, Captain Oz is no slouch in this tank. As you can see, he has 3 Mark the Tank, so we know he can handle it pretty well and do decent damage there. So let's have a look at the overall performance against the team. So 1448 base experience, sorry, 1446, and that's almost double the next 2 tanks there, the K91 PT and this TP1, who were sort of following him around actually. So he was getting the lion's share of the damage. As you can see, no one else getting over 3k. So he was pretty much both soaking up the damage and handing it out. And on the enemy side, the 268V4, not even getting to 2k, so that's pretty poor performance. And I'll just note, didn't really call it out in the game, but I did see it in the replay earlier. Bit of drowning going on, and the Artie turning blue wasn't part of it, but turned out to drown one of the tanks there. So yeah, not really good on the enemy side there, but just enough tanks left for Captain Oz to get his damage and get his total 14k of output there. Alright, so fast moving game, total of 6.5 minutes. That's interesting, but 28 shot fight in that time frame, so definitely all the modules and the crew skills paying off. 24 hits out of that 28 and 20 penetrations, just enough to give him his total. It'd be nice to have got 8k or even 10k. It would have been achievable if he'd penetrated the other 4 that hit, but them's the rub. And of course, quite a few of just the tanks facing him and ended up killing them anyway, so he did get the damage out of them that he needed to. Had some mission payouts running, which helped, and in the end made a tidy profit of 32k, which tier 10 is always nice. So great game there from Captain Oz. Hopefully that gave you a view of completing Heavy Tank 15. It's not an easy mission, but as you can see, it's a trade that you need to make between your hit points. So good to have the durability module if you can afford it on the tank, of course. You know, you're trading off against another module that really makes your tank work. That's something you just got to judge, but that certainly gives you a few more hit points to play with. But the real thing, of course, is doing damage and causing damage there. So that is the way to do it. But Anyway, being a replay, you can watch it as many times as you need to pick up any more points. So hopefully you got something out of this. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, that's an option for you. We'll have more great content to follow. Thanks very much for watching.